Hey guys, it's me. Welcome back to another episode of Halo's Plays Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. I hope you guys are pumped for part 2. And before we start, I just want to talk really briefly about why there hasn't been an episode uploaded in the last couple of days. Last week I was on a roll. I uploaded 5 or 6 episodes to the channel. But the reason I haven't uploaded any more episodes of Fates recently is because over my spring break, which was last week for me, I don't know if your spring break is this week or next week, depending on where you are in the world, but yeah, so over the spring break, I was having an issue with my computer where I would launch literally any application. It could be my photo viewer or VLC media player or an emulator or Microsoft Word or something, and instantly my computer would just start working way harder than it had to. It would start getting really hot and overheat and start running just chugging hardcore. And my antivirus wasn't finding any problems, so I decided to go ahead and reinstall Windows 10. And which I did fine, and my computer seemed to be working all right, and the problems were pretty much resolved. But whenever I loaded all my files back from my external hard drive back onto my laptop, I found that some of my emulators and even some of my Steam games as well lost a lot of their save data. And unfortunately for Fates, that was all of Fates. I lost all of my save data for both Birthright and Conquest. But the good news is we weren't very far in either route. We were only on chapter 6. So I literally caught up in both routes last night. And so yeah, that's my excuse. Hopefully that doesn't turn you off too much from the Let's Play, but I am back regardless. And I'm ready for part 2. Yeah, and I mentioned last chapter that I was going to do all the castle customization stuff by myself. And then at the beginning of this episode, I'd kind of show you what I'd done. So I went ahead and chose, I think it's called the Nohrian style.
Yes!
Yeah, so basically in your castle, you can choose a different style. This isn't super important, but there's the default style, which is the Nohrian style, and then the Cheviot style, and the Nohrian style, which I don't want to go ahead and change between styles to show you what I'm talking about, because that'll fuck up all my building placement and stuff, which I don't want. But yeah, I kind of like this style because there's little canals everywhere, which is kind of cool. So everything's on the water. We can go into third person here and we can kind of look around, and we're standing in a canal. My feet are, Corin doesn't wear shoes, so I guess it's not really a big deal for him, but yeah. Third person view is super cool. I kind of wish they'd made it so you could walk around and stuff in third person, but that's not the case. I guess I kind of wonder if third person was an experiment for Echoes whenever you could run around dungeons and stuff. So yeah, there's a bunch of different buildings on the campus or the fort or whatever. This is Lilith's temple, and Lilith is kind of like a green unit. Whenever you have in online mode, you could invade, or you could do maps where you defended your keep from other players online. And so Lilith is just a really strong green unit that you can feed over the course of the campaign, and she'll just get crazy level ups. That one wasn't that crazy, but depending on what you feed her, will kind of affect what level up she gets. This is Records Hall, that's media and stuff. I don't want to spend too much time on all this, because I want to go ahead and get into chapter 7. This is your private quarters. You can invite units. You can invite units to your private quarters, which is kind of okay, IS. We get it, fan service.
Aw, thanks for inviting me over. And for not asking me to clean your room.
Yeah, so that kind of improves your relationship with other units, which I'm not sure if that correlates to supports or not, but yeah, and then we've got supports, which we can go ahead and do as well. Fates is not like Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem, where you've only got 5 supports total between any units that you want with a single unit. It's kind of you can support as many different units as you're able, but you can only S support with one. So I'm not going to S support with Felicia, I don't think, this run. I think there are other people that I'd rather S support more, but ironically the first time I played Fates, I think I S supported Felicia. I can't talk today, good grief. Aw. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh, I'm going back to my corner now. Poor Felicia. Me always. I'm going back to my corner now. But yeah, and then like one last thing. Oh yeah, actually a couple things. There's like, oh yeah, I should mention that like, okay, so this is kind of how this works. Every map or so you get so many like DVP, which are like points that you can use to build like, you can use to build like buildings and stuff. So like, some buildings are like 0, some structures are like 0 DVP, and some are like actually worth 1 or 2 DVP. But like, you see like the next one that we've got in the queue is the staff store, which I used 1 DVP, my last DVP from the last couple of maps to build the Dusk Armory, which is kind of like if you played Shadow Dragon or something, or literally any other Fire Emblem. It's like battle preparations you can use to buy like basic equipment, like nothing super crazy necessarily. Like tomes and like whatever, just like to bolster like your army basically. And then there's a couple of like resource structures as well, like the Sapphire Mine and the Hunting Forest, that you can use to like make things, I guess. I don't know. The castle aspect, like the castle management aspect of this game didn't really appeal to me so much as like the actual map design. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the castle goes. I'll go ahead and do the same thing that I did in this map in Birthright Part 2 for you guys, and just show you what that castle looks like. So yeah, I think we're ready to go ahead and do Chapter 7 now. Yeah, Dragon's Gate. Dragon's Gate doesn't matter. It's just DLC stuff, which I can't use anyway, even if I wanted to purchase the DLC, because I'm playing on an emulator, which like online support isn't functional on Citra. At least at the time that I'm recording this. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe in the future they'll like put in some sort of functionality for Street Pass or Spot Pass or something. That'd be pretty cool. Then we could actually play online with other people via Citra.
Very well. Yes.
Oh yeah. So the Nohrian nobles are gonna have to explain to Garen that Halos chose the Nohrians over the Hoshidans.
Huh?
Father!
Listen well. Could it be? It can't be. No. What? Big brother? Hush.
I guess Leo like stepped on his foot or something. Yeah,
Silence!
I don't know.
Enough.
It's probably not super feasible. It's not super feasible that Halos like is planning to assassinate the king of Nor, because he literally killed Hoshidans. Yeah, touchy subject. I don't understand. Like,
Now.
in terms of plot, I don't know why Corrin decides to bring this up to Garen at this time. Corrin's not very artful, like tactful at all.
Oh. I see.
Oof. Oof, ow.
What?
I love it. Xander's like, what did you say? What?
I'm afraid that's not possible. Do it. Oh. No.
I like that arm flourish. No! Anankos.
Father? Hmm. Huh?
I don't remember them mentioning Anankos this early in the game. It has been a long time since I've played Fates. I don't remember this happening at all. He's completely out of his gourd.
What?
I wonder if Garen actually had a vision, or if he just, like, is crazy and he just
Listen
decided,
well.
nope, it's okay, it's fine.
Well,
Suppress the revolt.
Yes. Don't worry yourself.
You know it.
You fail to understand.
What?
It can't be.
I like the little voice quips from Elise. She's like, what?
Big Brother.
You have the devil's own luck.
Very well. Do not fail me. Yes.
Yeah. That expression kind of just unnerves me. Jesus Christ. It's a cool touch. Like, I will say, in terms of the writing, like, I don't praise the writing of this game too much, but in terms of the writing, it is kind of cool just for character development's sake that the writers gave the Nohrian nobles, like, some semblance of, like, free will or just, like, free thought. Because, like, Xander's literally, like, okay, the king is literally just going to put Halos through hell, so I think I've made up my mind where my loyalties lie. They're probably with my brother, not with my crazy father who pretends to have visions with a god.
Oh,
But yeah, I think the writing in this game is kind of subpar in comparison to a lot of the Fire Emblem games, but that is a nice touch, I will say. That's one thing that I will praise about the game is the Nohrian nobles having some semblance of just free action.
I did it!
Hmm.
Whoa!
thank you.
Whoa!
Understood.
Here goes nothing!
Alright. I guess if we really want to, we can just not use Felicia. I don't think that's the right idea, though. I don't think anything in our inventory. Oh, we've got stat boosters. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be a hoarder. I'm gonna hang on to those. Yeah. I'll go ahead and store stat boosters for now. I think Corin is pretty busted on his own. He probably doesn't need them. Who's got the vulnerary? There's just nobody. Okay, it's just in the convoy. Never mind. Yeah, I'll leave the vulnerary on Felicia since she's the healer and she doesn't have a way to get healed otherwise. I think Corin is probably okay for the most part. What's our map look like? 3 here, 2 more up there. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is also a map. We're gonna have reinforcements. We're gonna have 1 on turn 1, and then we're gonna have 3 more shortly after. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then we'll go ahead and fight. All right. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on combat animations, and I'll turn off. Yeah, I'll turn off other animations. I think that's all I wanted to do. Okay, so yeah, here's what I think we should probably try is this. Hopefully this doesn't get me killed right away. They're pretty easy. Probably not a huge deal. Nice, both missed. Oh, she procced a 1% crit for 3 damage. Atta girl, Felicia.
Alright!
What the hell? 1% crit for 3 damage. Amazing. We could even go for a debuff if we wanted to. What are these guys' range? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can just move in on this guy. It's not a huge deal. Go for a debuff and then we'll just go ahead and kill him. That was pretty lucky turn 1, actually. Yeah, we're just gonna kill this guy straight up.
I can always count on you.
Excellent. Nice. Yeah, it's not turn 1.
Listen up!
I knew there was going to be a reinforcement.
Well... Huh?
Yeah. Halos just has no idea who Silas is. Corin is a vegetarian.
Oh. Yes. Thank you.
Wait for me!
Oh, interesting. Okay, I thought that they joined later in the map. It has been a long time since I've played Fates.
No way.
Okay, yeah, that is right. There are delayed reinforcements. I'm not as crazy as I thought I was. Okay, yeah, so we've got 2 reinforcements. We have Elise, which I talked all about her last map, and then we have Silas, aka Jimmy Neutron. He kind of is not... He's not the greatest. He's okay. He's good, he's fine in the early game. He's not anything spectacular, though. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at his skills. He's got Elbow Room, which is kind of just like a Cavalier generic ability. Just gives him +3 damage when he's fighting in a space with no terrain effects. And he's got Vow of Friendship, grants +3 damage dealt and -3 damage taken if allied main character has hit points 50 or less. Okay, so basically if Halos is below 50% hit points, then this triggers, this activates, what is it again? +3 damage dealt, -3 damage taken. So it's not a terrible skill. It's kind of a little bit, I don't know. It's more useful whenever we're in a tight spot, kind of like in a pinch, but, yeah, so we have this guy inbound. I'm gonna go ahead and send, we're not wounded at all over here. What we could do, this isn't woods, we could fall back to these forests. That way we're a little bit more, like, centralized. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do this, I think. I hate to use the free staff on this map, because they're just faceless and they're not really tough to begin with. Oof. Okay, yeah, they've got Poison Strike. I forgot about that.
It's team-up time!
Alright, Evie and Arthur.
Good. Oh.
For justice!
You know.
Well.
You know it.
Yeah, there's the free will I was talking about before. Alright, yeah, we've got Effie and Arthur, which I'll go ahead and talk about them super briefly. We have Arthur. Arthur is like kind of a crit-based unit. He develops a lot of skill if you decide to commit to him. At the beginning of the game, he's kind of bad because he has no luck hardly at all. And he's a fighter, so his defenses are kind of low. So he's kind of not great in the early game. The good news is he comes with a hand axe, so that's a little bit of range damage if you want to use it. What are his skills again? Hit points +5, and misfortunate enemies within 2 spaces get dodge -15, and he gets dodge -5 permanently. I guess that means permanently. I guess just unconditionally he gets less avoidance. So yeah, that's kind of not. He's not the greatest unit. I prefer not to use Arthur like at all because there's another unit that you get later, Charlotte, and she's basically the same thing except she's got a later join time, but I just think she's kind of better in general. She does what they kind of aim to do with Arthur, but she just does it better. Sorry, voice crack. And then Effie, Knight. I like Armor Knights. That's probably like, I don't know. I don't think Armor Knights in general in Fire Emblem are great. I just enjoy using them. And she comes with Death +3, or Death +2, and Puissance, I don't know how to say that. This unit inflicts +3 damage if her strength is at least 5 higher than the target. So it's kind of like outspeeding, except it's with strength. She deals more damage. So she's got 13 strength. These only have 9, so if we give her another level up and she levels strength, that'll probably start to activate. They'll start to kick in a little bit more. But yeah, so Arthur, we're going to use him this map. As soon as we don't have to recruit him anymore, I probably won't. But he's useful for now. He just doesn't have great hit. So, here's to hoping. Yeah. But luckily we had Effie. Effie's going to bail Arthur out. And we'll get her a javelin before too long. 2% crit, baby. 2% crit. Nice. Good unit. See what I'm telling you?
Well fought.
I like using Effie a lot, personally. Okay. We probably ought to consider healing. I kind of don't like this because I'm not going to be able... Well, I can go ahead and I can partner Felicia and Halos. And then I can use Elise to go ahead and heal Silas. Yeah, okay. And what we could probably do is we could probably partner these two if we want. We might not get hit. That's a 56% chance to hit. That's pretty low. That's just another generic single faceless. I'm going to go ahead and go for it. I can't get attacked from terrain next turn, so that's fine. Ah, dang. He rolled what he wanted. He rolled the hit.
That went well. This is my chance.
Magic Speed Death. We got a Death level. And I learned a new skill. Dragon Fang. Okay, what is that exactly? That's his level 10 skill. Inflicts half of attack power as extra damage. The trigger, can't talk today. Trigger percent, skill stat times 3/4. And we'll go ahead and set help, yes. Ooh, did not consider that. Okay, what do we have over here, I guess? We've got these two faceless, which are not in range of them. As long as we kill this guy, that'll give us a little bit of breathing room. Effie and Arthur are gonna have to take care of these guys, though. What's my hit? God dang it, what's my hit chance? Okay. I'll probably just choke the point with Effie, and then I'll support her. Well, not support. I'll just stand Arthur next to her. Probably need to try to kill this guy. Here's what I'm going to try. Can Elise get through here? She can. I'm going to go ahead and stand Silas here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to... It won't kill, but I can get him within killing range with Corin.
We're not done yet.
Okay, we took the hit, and now we can kill... Actually, no, we could do. I wonder if we can kill with Felicia. Nope. 1 point shy. A little bit sad.
What should we do?
Not super crazy experience gains or anything, but, you know, it's fine. I'll go ahead and heal Silas, because he's the only one that I can reach at the moment. And we're going to let Effie go to town. Doing what Armor Knights do best, choke in this point.
Leave it to me.
I can't believe she rolled that crit last map, or last turn. Oh boy, we're going to get choked on this. Okay, this is not great. This is not good, because we're gonna get scissored on this straight, which is kind of bad, so we need to get into a position where we can deal with them a little bit better. Wait, do I have shelter? Oh, I don't have shelter. Is that, I don't know if shelter is a paladin specific skill, but that would be really useful here for healing with Elise and then getting her under cover so she doesn't take a hit, which she's only got 19 hit points, so what kind of damage does she take if she gets hit by one of these guys? They've all got pretty much the same strength, except for the boss one down here. Is this a route map, by the way? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's a route, so we have to kill everybody. Oh, they have Wary Fighter as well. Neither this unit nor the enemies in combat with him or her can use follow-up attacks. They all have Wary Fighter. Most of them just have Poison Strike, and then they have Grizzly Wound. Okay, that's kind of worrisome. I can't kill with Silas. I can kill with Halos and Felicia. What I can do... Did Silas? He can't. Okay, so he can't get into here. I was gonna say, we could kill with Halos and Felicia, and then we could move Silas where he's standing after he's dead, and then attack this guy, but... Cavaliers take movement penalties, big movement penalties through terrain, so that's not great. And Silas prefers kind of to stay out in the open anyway. Alright, come on, Arthur. Nice. Got the kill. With Arthur, it's always kind of like, oh god, I hope he's gonna hit. Wait, is Poison Strike on initiation? Or is it on any combat? Yeah, okay, so it's his player phase that activates, so we can go ahead and take advantage of that now. Let's see now. Okay, I probably ought to heal. I don't know, they're rolling pretty well on these 50% hit chances, which is kind of upsetting. I'm not a huge fan of the RNG in this game. Like, it sounds really stupid, it maybe sounds kind of whiny to you, but every single Fire Emblem game has kind of a little bit different style of RNG. It kind of works a little bit differently. And it seems like enemies in this game get a lot of really low percent hits. Just kind of unfortunate. Now, oh, okay, we created a little pocket so we can heal from. That's good. And let's see, this guy's move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can go ahead and do this. Excellent. So we'll kill this guy in enemy phase. Miss. Yes, there we go. Alright, now we don't have to worry so much about getting caught on the bridge. Now it's one fight. Now it's one front we're fighting instead of two. Poison Strike is frustrating, but at least it can't kill. Yeah, she's super low now. Okay, now we need to hurry up and get the... We need to go over here and help out Effie and Arthur because they're both looking really rough. This is a little bit worrying. Yeah, this is a little bit worrying. Because Poison Strike is, like, being a huge problem. I should have sent a healer down here, but I didn't. She's got a good chance of dying there. Is this guy in range of Effie? He's not. That gives us a little bit of time. This is a really dumb question, but what can Felicia do against this guy? Not a lot. If I had a way to... If I had a way to transfer Kalos to Silas, and Silas would have a good amount of move to get over here. But the problem being is I need somebody to kill this guy, and I need somebody else to run. So what about Elise? Where can Elise move to? You can move to just about the same place. %84% chance to hit is a little bit upsetting. Let's hope that Arthur can do it. Arthur is such a terrible unit.
Thank you, sidekick.
It's just, like, I don't even know why he's here. If, like, Intelligent Systems was gonna make a unit that would just turn people off to them, like, I don't understand. Silas can kill, right? That's a guarantee.
We made it!
Let's hope that Arthur doesn't just die. He's standing right next to Effie, so that's a little bit more reassuring. Here's what we can do, actually. Maybe we can entice them into going for... They probably won't. They're probably going to try to go for Arthur, but I'm going to put him out in the open. And then I'll leave Effie where she's at. She can't really do anything. She's at 3 hit points. Oh god. Yeah, so if they hit both of us, that's really bad. He's got 1% crit on him. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. This might be the end. Oh boy, I think I might have just killed them. She doesn't have good evasion. Like, I just don't have any healing on them. I should have traded them that vulnerary. This might be what we have to do. We have to start baiting with healers. Oh boy, this is not great. God, if only he would have hit. If only he would have hit, like, literally anything. We just can't do anything, like... Oh god. Yeah. We can die. Fuck. Oh man. Yeah, okay. Ooh.
Oh no, I'm hungry.
Oh man, she could use some more luck. Yikes. Yeah, she's probably gonna die here. If this guy rolls, he's gotta roll 37. Yep, okay.
I wasn't strong enough.
Let's try that again. Alright, so this is pretty much where we were when I cut. I tried a little bit different strategy, and I sent Effie and Arthur along with Elise, and she's kind of been helping to mitigate some of this damage that's been in output on this choke point. And I did not manage to kill there, but I can go ahead and switch, and we can try to kill with Arthur. Yep, that was about what I expected to happen. Should have just healed Silas, but you do be like that sometimes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and switch and separate. Oh, they went for Halo, and he proc Dragon Fang, which is pretty cool. So that alleviated a little bit of the stress on Effie from the north, which is good. That is actually good. I didn't think he'd do that. I was like certain that he was gonna go for Effie since going up against Halos pretty much means lethal. And then I don't think did Poison Strike activate? I don't think it did because the unit was dead. The unit was dead before it could activate, so it just didn't. I'm gonna back off. And then switch into Elise and heal Effie, the MVP. Elise gets some experience. Yeah, and we'll just wait here on this choke point. It's pretty brutal. I can risk it, I guess. Almost certainly kill him, but he's got a pretty decent chance to almost kill me, leave me at 1 hit point. Which he does, but he's dead, so it's fine. That's why we have Felicia. Burning through those heal staves. And we'll go ahead and end the turn. What about Silas? Okay, I'm gonna check, because Effie can kill this guy before he's got a chance to proc Poison Strike on his next turn. But I just want to double check and make sure that this guy can't take advantage of Effie when she's... Let's see, he's got 25 attack, I've got godlike defense, and there's... Oh, I'm gonna get outsped too. I did not think about that. So, okay, yeah, it's better just to kill this guy. And then heal Effie, because otherwise this guy's gonna do 25 minus 14 times 2. So, okay. Why my brain is just not working, I can't do math. He had 25 attack. 25 minus 14 is 11, yes. Okay, 11 times 2 is too much. So I've got to heal her. He doesn't outspeed Silas, though. He does kill Silas, which is a little bit of a problem. Slight complication. We could stick Halos right here. It's such a problem. Silas and Arthur are just so mediocre. Silas is just like, he doesn't kill, and he can't even like shelter people, and he's not like a super great support unless it's for Corrin. I guess that's something we could consider. Is we're not quite under 50% yet, though. I was gonna say, if we were low enough on hit points, we could always have Silas support Halos and then send Halos in to deal extra damage, right? It is extra damage. Yeah. But he's a little bit too high for that, which is a little bit of an issue. So I think our best bet is to stick... Yeah, I'd say our best bet is probably to stick Halos, Felicia, and Silas gonna die. He will. I'm great unit. I'm just trying to decide how I want to arrange people. You know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's put Halos here. We'll deal with Felicia. And then this is actually, I think, the only problem is if they go for Silas, which I don't think they will, I think they'll go for Felicia. But if they go for, one of them at least will go for Felicia. Only one will be able to attack her if I put Silas here. But the problem is, Silas, this spot is good for Silas because there's no terrain here. But the bad part about this spot is there's a forest directly to the north of him, which means that he could take some... Basically, he's going to get attacked from cover, which is an issue. But we can go ahead and trade for that vulnerary, and we can heal off a little bit of the damage, right? So it won't be a full heal, but it'll be pretty damn close to it. And there goes the vulnerary. Oh, he didn't double? Wait a minute. He's got Savage Blow. Silas got the hit. And is he gonna... Oh, he goes for Felicia. Nice! One of them missed, at least. Okay. And then... He does 6 damage to Effie. I think the good thing to do is just let Effie stand here. I need to see if I can kill these. I can kill this one. And then if I could... Yeah, so now we're safe to heal. And then can we actually get this kill with Felicia? Somehow? I'm curious. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat, but I really want to kill him with Felicia. I feel like I can. I feel like if I move Halos here... Okay, good news. Nice, we got a level on Felicia.
Yes!
Hit point, strength, luck, res. Now I can afford to attack this guy with Effie. I won't take a Savage Blow proc, I don't think. Nope. Nope. Nice. Effie gets the boss kill. Level speed, level speed. That wasn't strength 4 speed, which is a little bit upsetting. But it's fine, because we're done with the chapter.
Alright!
Nice. Yeah, sorry that took me a little bit longer than I was hoping it would, but it's fine. That's what editing is for. Silas, you're
Yes.
dead to me.
It'll be fine.
I can always count on you.
Yes.
What ho. Iago, always a little instigator. But he's on a Xander, which is not great. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with Chapter 7. So next time, we'll go ahead and play through Chapter 8, which I think is the invasion of the Ice Tribe. So anyway, looking forward to playing that one with you guys. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.